Hey there, Adam Lidolce from sexyconfidence.com, and in this video right now, I'm going to be sharing with you the 10 signs that a man is going from liking you to falling head over heels in love with you. Now, as they say, love is a game that two can play, but both can win. But unfortunately, not everyone wins when it comes to love, because love causes us to do some things that we would never even dream of in the real world. And that's just because, if you think about it scientifically, love produces a lot of different chemicals that we cannot even control. And these chemicals are really powerful. These chemicals are things like dopamine, which is also activated by things like cocaine and nicotine. Man, I need a girlfriend. And on top of dopamine, love also produces another chemical called norepinephrine, or basically adrenaline, that causes us to start sweating or our heart to start racing. Oh man, I wish I didn't have a girlfriend. So these are 10 signs that you can use and you can refer to anytime you're unsure of whether or not a guy is falling in love with you. Number 1. The first one is that he believes and he expresses to you that you're really, really special. There's actually a study done by Rutgers University that basically showed that that single-mindedness that you get, that focus that you get on that one person when you're really in love, is due to that increased level of dopamine, which is the same chemical that also helps people study and helps you stay focused when you're reading or preparing for a test. Number 2. Number 2 is that it's not all about sex. When a guy is in love, sex actually becomes secondary. And a recent study actually found that 64% of men who are in love disagreed with the following statement: sex is the most important part of my relationship with my partner. So yes, sex is secondary when you're in love. Number 3. Number 3 is that you are constantly on his mind. When you're in love, you just can't seem to stop thinking about that person. They're just running through your mind. He's going to be texting you a lot, maybe even too much. He's going to be wanting to see more. He's going to want to be around you because he wants to feel that rush of chemicals that occur when he's around you. And he'll find any reason to be around you as much as possible. Number 4. Number 4 is that he focuses on your positive traits and he's blinded by some of those more negative traits that he might have. Number 5. Number 5 is that his behavior can actually become a little bit erratic at times, because you know what? Love can lead to emotional and physiological instability. He's energized by you at sometimes, then he's exhausted other times. And that's what love will sometimes do to a man. And that's because, once again, all of the love chemicals in his brain are controlling his every move and is pulling him in a lot of different directions. Number 6. Number 6 is that he makes you a priority. We as humans, either subconsciously or certainly consciously, are going to prioritize people by how much we love them and how much we want to spend that time with them. Number 7. Number 7 is that he's going to want exclusivity with you. When a man truly loves a woman, and when he really is truly in love with her, he's not going to want to risk that woman going out there and potentially meeting another guy. He's going to want her all to himself, and he understands that that exclusivity is the only way to make that happen. Number 8. Number 8 is that he tells you that he's in love with you. And I know trust can be really hard sometimes. It can be hard to trust someone, especially if in the past you've been burned or someone has really hurt you. But if a guy is sharing his love with you, if he's opening up in that way and telling you that he loves you, you know what? Sometimes he's got to take that leap of faith and just believe him when he says it. Number 9. Number 9 is that you are also in love with him. I personally don't believe that true love can really exist without reciprocation. If you make it clear that you're not in love with him for whatever reason, but he keeps displaying his love to you for months, even years, then that is not love. That is infatuation. And quite frankly, this works on the other side of the spectrum. If you think that you're in love with a guy who's not in love with you, then it's not really love. It's infatuation. Love is reciprocal. And if he's not giving you that love in return, move on. It's not worth your time. Find someone who will reciprocate. Final one. The last one is that he's becoming just a little bit more emotionally dependent on you. And if you're watching this video right now and it's clear that you are ready for that emotional connection, you're ready to find that love in your life, then I have some really, really good news for you. I have a brand new book coming out. Let me pull it up right here. And it's called Men Love Confident Women, 32 Female Mindsets That Drive Men Wild. And believe it or not, I'm doing something even cooler in the next few weeks. I'm actually going to be giving away 1,000 copies of this book for free. And on top of that, as a bonus to you, I'm going to be sharing a video that's going to be teaching you how to be able to trigger a little bit more emotional attraction in a man rather than just the physical attraction. So if you're already on my email list, you don't have to do anything. I'm going to email you when the free copies of this book becomes available. And if you're not on my email list and you want to get videos like this every single week and you want to be notified when this book becomes available for free to you so I can mail it to you, then all you got to do is click right here and you'll get on my notification list, and you can be able to, of course, see this book, read this book, be able to enjoy this, and learn those 32 female mindsets that drive men wild. And on top of that, if you enjoyed this video, please go ahead and give it a like on YouTube. That really helps me out a lot. And don't forget to subscribe on YouTube right here. I'll have my subscribe stuff going on right here so that I can get you more videos just like this every single week. Thank you so much for watching. I'll speak to you soon. Bye-bye. Oh, jeez Louise.